Recording in progress. Hello, my name is Wahid Lutfi. I'd like to commemorate or honor the greatest memory of the legend superstar soccer player, or the greatest superstar of all time soccer, Diego Maradona. Unfortunately, 2 years ago today, he passed away on November 25th of 2020, and he's no longer with us. So in his memory, I just made a couple of slides just to talk about him, as well as wrote a Python program that I'm going to show you how the information is read in Python script to show everything that we know about Diego Maradona. God bless him. Rest in peace. Let me go through a slideshow first. So Diego Maradona won the World Cup for Argentina back in 1986, where the game was held in Mexico. I wrote this information about him today because today is November 5th, and it is 2 years from now that the superstar, or the greatest soccer star of all times, has passed away and is no longer with us. His talent, his skills, and passion for the beautiful game of football was unmatched. If you ever watched Maradona warm up before the game, or watched him during the World Cup of 1986, then most likely you would have fallen in love with the beautiful game of soccer yourself. Millions of people around the world did. Even though he is greatly missed among all of those who loved his style of play, his great memories will survive within all of us for as long as we live and talk about soccer legends, superstars, and the greatest of all time. May God bless you, Diego Maradona. Rest in peace. So now I'm going to just show you the actual Python script. The actual Python script that I wrote. First, before I go to the Python script, these videos and the images are free downloads on the Google, that you can look at them, and they're there for you to watch them. And this link that I have also on the page, as well as I'm going to put on the description, is the legendary warm-up of Diego Maradona back in 1989 or earlier. I believe it was sometimes I can tell exactly the date. I wrote it here, and the time was 1989. Yeah, 1989. I was in college back then, City College of New York, and I was playing soccer myself for City College of New York and Italian teams. But we were learning and practicing and having fun watching him. I really enjoyed this style of playing. So with that in mind, I'm going to put all those links in the comment section of this video. But for your learning style of the Python, I have already started PyCharm, and as you can see, this program that I have written in Python script. This script is about 29 lines long, and you can see on the right side here. So I'm using from GTTS, import GTTS, in uppercase G, and I mean TTS. GTTS is the Google text-to-speech module that Google wrote in order for you to provide a text, and then it will change it to audio. Then the audio, you can save it to any type of MP3 or any other format that you can play it later on, like a WAV or MP3 file, and then you can play it. So first you have to make sure that GTTS is not a standard library of Python. It's an add-on. You just have to use pip to install it, which I have already done. Pip install and pip space install GTTS, And once this module is there, then you can use the from GTTS, import this class GTTS, and then inside that class, all the methods that are available you can use within the program. Also, I'm using the standard import OS, the operating system, and the sys module. The sys module I need it for and the purpose of reading the number of arguments from the command line on the bottom right here to see that once the command lines is less than 2, I'm going to say you need to provide me the text file that you want me to read for you. And once the file is given, obviously, I do some work with that argument, calling the main here, and then just that line on the top, whatever the file is, then I just open it as a data file in the main, and then do manipulation with that data file, and then say, okay, this is a reading that file. The file exists, and then after it does exist, then I convert the new line characters on this line 13, the new line characters to a space, and then also I'm just using the GTTS English language to translate it, and I'm not allowing the slow option, so I read it a little bit normal method. You can change it slow to true, and it will read it for you slowly. So, and this one is going to just create a MP3 files with the output file that I have given as the extension, whatever's the file name, and then it's going to just put the extension .mp3 file for it. Then I need to check the operating system, so that's why I'm importing operating system here. When I check operating system, if operating system is Windows, then the os.name is nt, and the string nt, and then I have to use the start executable against the mp3 file. And if it is operating system is Mac or Linux, which is os.name is going to return to POSIX, then it's going to be mpg3123. And if this one is not installed, you can install it from using the equivalent package manager, whether it's Red Hat or Ubuntu or Mac or Solaris, any machine that you have to use the proper package manager. For example, on Linux, you will use apt install and then the mpg123. And then on Red Hat, you do RPM, install it, and on or YAM or now DNF with the later version. So depending on what operating system you use the package manager to install it. And if it's already there, like on Windows, start is already there, you could just start any file with the use of start command. On Mac, you can use the open, and then just using instead of start, you can do open and then start it. So for the else part is that operating system is unknown at this time, if it's not POSIX or NT. And then this part is if name is equal main, then we are checking the length of the sysarg v, and if it is less than 2, we have to ask them, say, provide me the name of it. And else is gonna just pass on this file extension to save it as out file, and then this argument that the user provided as argv sub 1, that would be just commanded to run. So here on the second, the terminal session right here, and this is terminal. On the terminal session, if I clear my screen and I do a dir, notice that I have 2 files, Maradona.txt and text to audio. The text to audio is basically the above Python script that we just looked at it. And if I do more on it, you can see that it's there. So whether I type in clear or clear screen, because I'm on PowerShell, both of them work. So I do a dir command. This time I'm going to do a type Maradona.txt. This is the same content that I just read it for you. 2 years ago on November 25th, 2020, Diego Armando Maradona, the greatest soccer star of all time, passed away. I'm not going to read the rest of them because I already read it once. And I'm just displaying this information because when I'm finished with this program, it should read that same content in an audio text file. That's the job of that program to do. So let's clear the screen here and then do a dir. Notice that I only have Maradona.txt and text to audio. In order to run this one, I could just say Python, which means use the Python interpreter to run that text to audio.py, and then the input file name. If I just don't give an input file name, it's gonna just run this syntax. The linked is argument is less than 2, and it's gonna say please provide this one. So as you can see, that is the case in this one. But if I just say now the name of the input file, in this case Maradona.txt, and I just type it in correctly and I run it, now it's gonna create a file called maradona.mp3 and automatically opens it. For the purpose of fitting it all in one screen, I put it already there for you.
2 years ago, on November 25th, 2020, Diego Armando Maradona, the greatest soccer star of all time, passed away. His talent, skills, and passion for the beautiful game of football was unmatched. If you ever watched Maradona warm up before the game, or watched him during the World Cup of 1986, then most likely you would have fallen in love with the beautiful game of soccer yourself. Millions of people around the world did, even though he is greatly missed among all those who loved his style of play. His great memories will survive within all of us for as long as we live and talk about soccer. Legends. May God bless you, Diego Maradona. Rest in peace.
So it read all the entire thing, rest in peace. And then at this time, if I run it again, I can click on play, I can go previous, or I can go next, and so on. And this information is all available for me. At this time, I'm going to also show you this directory. Now we have this MP3 files here. So whether I just, since it's already there, like I wrote here, start, if it is NT, to use the start method. So I'm going to close here and I'm going to just do the start command here with maradona.txt.mp3. So that is basically going to do the same thing that our script did. It is going to run it, but notice it was all automated. The entire program.
2 years ago, on November 25th, 2020, Diego Armando Maradona, the greatest soccer star of all time, passed away. His talent, skills, and passion for the beautiful game of football was unmatched. If you ever watched Maradona warm up before the game, or watched him during the World Cup of 1986, then most likely you would have fallen in love with the beautiful game of soccer yourself. Millions of people around the world did, even though he is greatly missed among all those who loved his style of play. His great memories will survive within all of us for as long as we live and talk about soccer. Legends. May God bless you, Diego Maradona. Rest in peace.
Okay, so and then if I just run the second time with the same argument of this script, because the file already exists, this time is going to run right away, since it does not have to recreate it.
2 years ago, on November 25th, 2020, Diego Armando Maradona, the greatest soccer star of all time, passed away. His talent, skills, and passion for
So
the
I'm going to
beautiful
pause
game.
it here in order to show you the part that here, when we look at the script file somewhere, I just wrote it, say that if the file already exists, then don't recreate it. If OS.s file out file there, just play it right away. And if previously was created, otherwise then you're gonna recreate it. So this else statement is for that part. But if it's the second time you're doing it, then it's there. So this is not just a Python script to do only one. So I could just say, let's say another example, I could say echo welcome to my web university. free educational videos. So let's say I put that one, and then I put this one, say, call it the w.text for Wahid. I don't care the name, it's not that crucial. So that this w.text, I just put it there. And if I look at the content of w.text, here it says, welcome to MyWebUniversity free educational videos. Now, if I just do another echo, say, please subscribe for more videos like this. So I could just put this information in double grace and w.text. Now I'm showing you some Windows stuff, command line, and then now I have both lines concatenated together. And then if I just put one more line here, and instead of this, I could say the link where you could subscribe, it is youtube.com/ at my handle, which is MyWebUniversity. This is the handle that you can go and the link and then subscribe. So if you just are doing that one and now clear the screen and say type w.text, it is there. And if I just want to create now directly w.text star, there's no other files except that file is w.text. If I just run this Python program against it, I could say Python, and I could say text to audio. That's what the name of that Python script is. And then w.text, it will create that .mp3 file for this one called w.text.mp3, and it will play it.
UELCOMETOMYWEBUNIVERSITYFREEDUCATIONAL.
Let's see why it is just doing it not in the format I want to read it. So I think the problem might be the actual file itself. So let's just see if we can put this information inside the file and then save it in, because the echo might have had spaces or a non-visible character that the program did not understand. So I'm going to just say file new here, and then just paste this information here, and then save it as, let's say we save it as w2.text, the second one, to see if this way it is going to read it properly. So now directory of w star, these two files there, and then notice that the first one, w, is a lot more characters, where this one is inside Notepad, it is a lot less. So w2.text has the content that I want. Now this time I'm going to run the Python program against w2.text. So if I just run the same one, it should create w2.text.mp3.
Welcome to MyWebUniversity free educational videos. Please subscribe for more videos like this. youtube.com/@MyWebUniversity.
So the videos, it says Vedas because I wrote it like Vedas. So in order to correct that one, let's say Notepad w2.text, and we just change it to videos. I think I wrote it videos. Please subscribe for more videos like this. Let's see if it reads this one correctly. I'm gonna close it, and then this time notice that everything .mp3 that is created, I'm going to delete anything that starts with the W. So with Windows you can, or PowerShell, you can do it del w star.mp3. Those files will be deleted. Now we only have Maradona file, and that is there. So I could just say, go ahead, run this w2 Notepad w2, and then the content of that file is already open.
Welcome to my MyWebUniversity free educational videos. Please subscribe for more videos like this. youtube.com/@MyWebUniversity.
So this read it properly this
Welcome to
time.
my MyWebUniversity free educational videos. Please subscribe for more videos like this. youtube.com/@MyWebUniversity.
At MyWebUniversity. I hope you enjoyed it. Please, you're welcome to just join in our website, which you could just basically go to the YouTube and then just watch it there. So if I just go here on Google and then search for youtube.com/@MyWebUniversity, it will take you to my website, my YouTube channel at my Web University free educational videos, which is right here. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And I really appreciate you guys watching it. Take care. God bless you all. Don't forget to watch the World Cup. It is really nice. Today, actually, Iran played against Wales, and then Iran won 2-0. United States and England tied 0-0, and Senegal beat Qatar 2-1. Or I forgot the actual goals. I think it was 2-1 or more. I forgot that one. So God bless you all. Take care. Bye.